dreams, you'll see what you can be when you believe. Never give up on your dreams. Nice, shiny, and good your world can be. Reach for your dreams, believe you can be what you wanna be. Follow your dreams and you'll see. Nice, shiny, and good your world can be. Your world can be.
Hi, it's me, felzbug, hanging on back with another review. Oh man. Now right here I finally got the Breakout Battle Platinum Edition. And this one I was kind of fighting with a little bit. And I'll tell you why. The one reason, the price. I mean, here in Taiwan it's about a little bit more than $100 for it. Now I don't know what it costs in the US, but $100 for 2 deluxes and 1 Voyager just seems a bit steep to me. So yeah, but then I thought, you know what though, I do want to see what Hasbro done with Evasion Optimus, and I'm interested to see, you know, with Rollbar, because the artwork seems to show that he's got the face a crosscut, but on the back it shows Skid's face. So I'm wondering which way it goes there. And plus, I get another Decepticon. Yeah, so I can build up my Decepticon collection to now, let's see, for Transformers 4, I got me, hold on, bring that over here, hands. I got me a Galvatron, yeah, right there, one. And then I've got a Lockdown over here. And now I've got a Vehicon. So I think that brings a total to Galvatron, Lockdown. And I know Lockdown is technically not a Decepticon, but they put a Decepticon symbol on them. So yeah, so Galvatron, Lockdown, and a Vehicon. So I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 Decepticons in all the line. Yeah, Galvatron, Lockdown, and then the Vehicon. Yeah, and I ain't no good at counting, so yeah, I did my best. But yeah, so I got another Decepticon. I don't understand why you would make a line of toys with no villains, no bad guys. How can you play with your figures without them? Alright, so anyway, and where's Stinger? I gotta mention that. I mean, shouldn't he come with Stinger? Then at least you got one that was in the movie. Anyways, so Breakout Battle, and we got an awesome picture. Hands. It's another awesome picture of, let's see, Optimus, and we have Rollbar, and then the Vehicon right over there. So right over there somewhere, so yeah, you can see him real small. And yeah, so let's turn to the side, and you just got the Autobot symbol there. And then we turn to the back. And there you go on the back. And they show the pictures. And right there it said Breakout Battle. Hunted by forces that seek to destroy them, the Autobots have been living off the grid to avoid detection. A mechanic searching for scrap makes a surprising discovery and brings home a truck badly in need of repairs. Little does he know, Decepticon enforcers have tracked the truck to his farm, readying a tactical strike. But Optimus Prime and the Autobots will never surrender. The Autobot leader breaks out of hiding and into battle, unleashing a full-blown Farmageddon. 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 What? I don't get it. A Farmageddon? What is a farm? Oh well. You can't get all the jokes, I guess. And so anyway, there you go. Vehicon 23 steps, Rollbar 17 steps, and Optimus Prime is 18 steps. And turn it one more time, hands. So the side, back to the front. And it does have the nice opening up right there. And that's what looks inside. And I really like that they have a barn. That looks awesome. That there's a barn right there. Yeah, that Optimus is stepping out of. And then there you go. The Optimus, the Vehicon, and Rollbar in car mode, which just seems strange. So, and even in this set, it's 2-on-1. Optimus and another Autobot versus a Vehicon. Gee, I wonder who's going to win. Alright. So, yeah, let's get to open them up and check them out. Yeah, and mostly I'm going to do comparisons on this one. Because I've already done the transformations for Crosscut and for Evasion Optimus. So I'm just going to compare the Evasion Optimus, the Platinum Edition Optimus, and of course the Japanese one. So we can see the differences there. And then I'm going to compare Rollbar and Skids and Crosscut. And then we'll just take a look at Vehicon real fast. So yeah, let's check this out and see if it's worth the money. Alright, let's go. Woohoo! Farmageddon. I don't get it. Fu, maybe Fu knows what. I'll have to give him a call and ask him. Farmageddon. Nope, nothing. Alright, and before I cut them all out of the box and everything, I just want to show what it does look like in the packaging. And I do really like the way this looks. I mean, this is actually pretty cool the way they set it up. And especially on the camera, it looks really good. You know, in person, not as much. But seeing it through the camera, the explosion looks great. And, you know, Optimus coming out of the barn, it does look really good. I do like the way that looks. And, yeah, so, yeah, really nice. So let's go and take a nice look at Optimus. First, we're going to take a look at Optimus. We'll take a look at Rollbar. And we'll do the comparisons. And lastly, we'll take a look at the Vehicon. Because I don't have Crankcase from Revenge of the Fallen. So, yeah, we'll just take a look at those guys. Alright, let's go. Alright, now here we have Rollbar in his vehicular mode, which he came in. So I haven't had to transform him yet. So, yeah, but I have to say, there's a little bit of worry in me. If you don't put the figure in robot mode, you know, and vehicle mode is then the better looking mode, I'm a little worried about that, because this does, in the package it didn't look that bad. Once I got them out, yeah, as you can see, there's some problems with this figure, and the paint job on it is far from good. I mean, there's a lot of messy stuff going on around here. And I think you've probably seen, you know, Skids or, you know, Rollbar, Crosscut. So here's Crosscut. And Crosscut looks nice and clean. You know, the paint jobs, like on the window, the paint job is nice. Paint job is really nice, you know. Nice lines, nice clean lines, looks good. The paint is even throughout the figure. So there's a lot of good stuff going on with him. But here, look at the paint. It's splotching over, and the paint is not, okay, right here, it's really white. Right here, there's like a blue tint to it. So even the paint is not even. And this is supposed to be the premium version, because he's coming in, you know, Platinum Edition. And as you can see, there's a lot of that going on. I mean, he's got sticker. I mean, look at that. Look at this part here. I mean, it's supposed to all be purple in the back, but you got all this white. And even this little was that Dinotron? Yeah, Dinotron fuel. There it goes. Dinotron was a racing fuel. Even that is not really clean. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. Well, that's pretty good. Cybertronian radio. Front, got some splotches running around. The front is all, I don't know. This is not that good. So I'm a little bit worried, but maybe the robot mode is good, but I have this feeling, look at that racing fuel. You can barely read it. I can barely read anyway, but look at it. I mean, it's like really sloppy. Autobot symbol back there. And in the back, it's just not... Is that a splotch on the... It is, on the muffler. And look at that in the back. It's all like, what was it, running out of paint? I might have just got a bad run on this, but man, this is not making me happy at all. Now, you know, this crosscut's fine. I like the way crosscut looks. And even if we go to skids, fine, no problem. Nice, clean. There's nothing bad on it. But this one, what happened? I mean, I'm just... Yeah, we're going to have to get him in a robot mode. But right now, this car is not making me happy. Alright, let's go. Alright, and here is the Vehicon. And wow, finally, one more Decepticon to go with Galvatron. And Lockdown, because that's it. And then it's really ridiculous. And yep, they put that little symbol, I think it was from the movie, on the front, and they painted, very nice that they painted that little Chevy symbol right there. And of course they have a little bit of clear plastic here to make those lights look a little better right there. So yeah, pretty nice right here. They've got the little red bits painted on the top. Nice Decepticon symbol, nice clear, clean. Red lights again on the back. Back here, yep, just the red lights. And same thing for the side. So really it's just a black truck, a couple of paint apps on it. I mean, it does look like a good truck. I do like the way this truck looks. And I'm happy to have one more Decepticon. But yeah, it's pretty average truck. It's nothing amazing. Nothing that'll make you go, alright, I need to get it. Yeah, so I mean, this is pretty good. Average. Well, probably above average. I do like it a little more than a lot of vehicles. But yeah, pretty nice. And nothing really much to say about it. I never had a crankcase, so I can't do a comparison between the two of them. But I do think it looks pretty good. So we'll get him into his robot mode and then check him out. Alright. And now we'll go over to, oh man, Rollbar. And I'm already seeing trouble. Alright, and here we have Optimus in his vehicular mode. And as you could tell, he is not white, but he is an off-white. He's a tan. That's why I used the white backdrop on this. And it looks pretty good. I do like the nice metallic-y nature of his front bumper. And the grill, they use the silver paint there too. And it looks pretty good. And the way that they did the weathering on it, which is like brush strokes, it looks pretty good. Now hold on, let's compare them to Rusty, because they're very different looking vehicles. And as you can see, yeah, and I think the Rusty version looks better, in my opinion, from the front. I'll have to say that. We'll see it in a second. But yeah, you know, you can see there's a little extra details. The windows are painted around, and the window is like a blue tint, whereas here it's just white. You know, here, the paint, they did paint inside, but they didn't paint the outside. So little differences here and there. Not too bad. If we put them to the side like this, then you can see a little bit of a difference. Now, hold on, let me try to back up just a little bit. There it goes. And you could see from the side that the back end of the the Breakout Battle is a very dark color. It's blue, got a little bit of purple in it, navy blue and purple. But the tires are not painted at all. Whereas the Rusty version, yeah, it's painted. This is painted. It's not painted. But this is just a plain white. And it's one of the complaints for Rusty is that his legs are really white. Well, for this one, it does make a difference. So let's go to the back. And if we look at the back, again, the backs of the vehicles, you know, I would say this looks better in the back than this white. Just having the pure white doesn't look as good as the blue colors and the purple that they use there. I think looks better. So let's go back and show the tops real fast. You know, if we look at the two tops, just to see the difference of the coloring in there. And, you know, I do think the Rusty does have the advantage. Oh, also, mirrors. Rusty is all gray. This isn't painted. So, pluses and minuses all around. Yeah, but, both of them look very good. Yeah, I do like this, especially the legs. I just wish they hadn't lazied out and they actually had painted the rims. That would have really helped. Alright, so let's go to the robot modes. Alright, now you might be wondering, felzbug, why are you showing the back of the box? And it's because, if you look at the back, you see Rollbar, and he is mistransformed. His shoulders are not down. And I just thought, oh, that's just an accident. Then when I transformed him, I realized, no, it's not an accident. Look how bad those shoulders are painted. Look how terrible a job that whoever painted it, you know, and it looks like a little kid took their lollipop and just rubbed it on the sides. It's just painted awful. No care, no concern, and they probably knew that looks really bad. Hey, let's mistransform it so it looks better. Because I mean, look at that. And there's no excuse. Because, hey, here's Skids. And look at the nice shoulders. They're all nice and painted. He looks good. He looks like a really nice figure. Then look at this. This has zero effort and looks like a knockoff. Hold on, let's bring out Crosscut. Because a lot of people ask, who's better, Crosscut or Rollbar? And it's because before I saw it. And it seemed like all the pictures were putting Crosscut's face on Rollbar. But Rollbar is based off of Skids. Just look at that. I mean, that's horrible. I mean, if it was a regular figure, I think it would be awful. And I'd be angry about it. But the fact that that is in a premium set with a premium price, man, this really bothers me because this set, I like the Vehicon and I really like the Optimus Prime, but this is a big slap in the face. I mean, it really is. And here we'll just take a quick look at the rest of them. Here's the whole body. Basically, he's white, a few paint apps here and there, but he looks really bad. I mean, this does not look like a premium figure. It doesn't look like a normal figure. This just looks like, let's slap something together and throw it in the package. Hey, people will be buying it for Optimus. Oh, but then we'll put a big price and we'll tell people, hey, you're getting 3 figures. That don't count. And I am pretty upset that Hasbro would do that, where they go and they put it this way so you didn't see how bad those shoulders are. That's really, I'm not happy at all. And this does really poison the well of the figure for me, or the set. And that's just not right. Alright, let's go and look at better figures now. But I'm pretty steamed about it. There's no excuse for Rollbar, because look at this. Nice silver paint, nice metallic blue. Really looks nice, well painted. I mean, this is what a figure should look like. I mean, it's not the greatest figure ever, but it's a good figure. I never had what's his name? Right now I can't think of it. Whatever this character's name, Crankshaft. Yeah, I never had Crankshaft before. But I do think this is a really good figure. And just really nice molding on it. Lots of nice details. Clever transformation. I mean, this is really nice. And yeah, so if we just go around, because I'm just trying to do a quick overview. And yeah, but they did a nice job. I like this figure. I think this is a good figure, and it's good that there's one more Decepticon. You know, I mean, really, when you just have Lockdown Galvatron and now a Vehicon, there's something wrong with it. Whoever at Hasbro set up the figure selection for Age of Extinction, I just don't understand why you wouldn't include Decepticons. I mean, I really don't. But it's a really good figure. I mean, I now want to say Crankshaft. Yeah, Crankshaft has been around a long time. So, you know, I'm just going to show it for now. I might do a separate review just on this, but I just want to show it. And it does look good. I have seen pictures of them, and I think I might like the original's paint a little better. But by no means is this a bad paint job, and it's a good figure. And yeah, he's got his dreads, even though I think I got to take a either use some warm water or just use the hair dryer to get these to bend downward. Yeah, so they're not so floaty. But yeah, it's a nice figure, and it's good. And yeah, I'm sorry I ain't as enthused, but after seeing Rollbar and what Hasbro did with that, I'm not happy right now. Alright, let's get to Prime. Alright, so here we have Evasion Optimus from the Breakout battle, and I really love the look of this face. I mean, I've seen it before on the Takara in store and the Hasbro, and the details really didn't show up, but with the nice silver paint on the face, the eyes painted blue like that, all the little extra paint apps on it, he really does look fantastic. And I love the way the helmet part of him is that navy blue. Really does look great. They painted the pipes on the shoulders, which is real nice. And if we back up a little bit, yeah, I mean, it really does look good. It's a good looking figure, and it has that kind of tan, you know, paint throughout to give it that rusty feel. I mean, so this has a lot going for it. And hold on, let me just go and move him here, and let's bring in, okay, Rusty version. And you can see that these two guys have a real different tone to them. And they really feel very different. Even though they're exactly the same, different face, different head sculpt. But, you know, just the paint on them really gives the two figures a different feel. And this one's going to be more opinion. It's going to just be like your gut instincts, what you like or what you don't like. More so than one is superior. Because there are things that I really like about the Takara and things I really like about this Hasbro version. And one is I love the way they painted the head. It really looks great. On the Optimus over here, if you look, you know, there are parts that are just white in there. Yeah. We get Optimus over here for a second. You know, and this is a case where, see, some of it, it's not all painted, and the white just blends in. The smokestacks are just the plastic color. You know, so there are differences between these guys. You know, here you have the lights painted, but here you have the whole light set. And the different grays, you know, this is like the purple color, this is more gray. No flames, flames. So there's a lot of differences between these guys. So let me just try to show you them right next to each other. And it's really the lower half of the figures is really different. I mean, they're different throughout. They're different color whites. You know, I mean, different color whites. But then when you get to the legs, I mean, here, a problem with this Optimus has been that his legs were really just plain. This one, they really addressed the situation. And they did lots of little extra touches on them. Hold on, let's move this up so you can see the side. So right here on the thigh, they painted it a nice gunmetal gray. And even in between where the knee is, really nice job there. There's extra gunmetal right here to highlights. The feet are the same purple, that dark, not purple, but navy blue that's on his head. And really looks nice. I mean, there's a lot to like about this guy, and there's a lot to like about this guy. Like, I like the technique they used here with that stickering they used. You know, I love the flames that are on the side of the arms here, as opposed to just a plain. When we go to the back, and of course the wheels, that's just a small thing. Now if we go to the back, if you look here where the fake connector is, I mean, it's nice, all painted in back. They did a great job there. But when we look at the Takara, it's not painted. I mean, it just isn't. There's just no paint on this back area at all. So, you know, there are big differences. You know, there are faults in this one and faults on this one. And even on the back here, it goes from that purple to the gunmetal. Sorry, it's not really. Yeah, purple to the gunmetal there. So really, there are big differences, and tonally, and that means like just the feeling between these two figures. They have real different feelings. So it's really going to be, is it worth it to you? If you want to get an Evasion Optimus closer to the movie colors, you know, you get a pick between these two. And the question is which one you prefer. It really is. And is he worth all the extra money for two figures, one of which is total garbage, and the other one which is a good figure? I mean, do you want to spend the premium price for that? So, man, it's a big decision there. So, yeah, let's go to the summation, because I don't really know right now, and I'm pretty angry about what Hasbro did with Rollbar. That just ain't right. Alright, time for the summation. And man, oh man, is this... Oh, they said it done made me angry. And you know, I don't get angry too often. But I gotta say, I love the Optimus Prime that's here. He's real different from the Japanese version. And that's good. He's his own thing, which is awesome, because if you buy the other one, he has a totally different feel. And man, there's so many great things about it. Then you have the Vehicon, and yeah, Crankshaft is a good figure. I like it. But then you have Rollbar. That's just a total piece of garbage. There ain't no other way to say it. I mean, whoever designed them didn't care. They just didn't care. They just said, just slap some paint on it, throw it in the box. Hey, it's fine. And it's not. I mean, we fans want to love our toys. We want to be able to go and buy the toys and be happy and enjoy them. And when you make a set, don't throw something in there that's going to bring the set down. I mean, if you just had an average toy, I wouldn't feel bad. But no, you put a piece of poop inside the box. That's what you did. You went and you put like, you turned the box into a kitty litter box, pooped out Rollbar, and yeah, said, okay, well, you guys are going to buy it anyway because you want Optimus. So, I gotta say, Optimus is nice, shiny, and good. And the Vehicon, well, he's nice. He's okay, not really shiny, but he is a good toy. Because shiny would be something I really want. And it's not something I really want. And then Rollbar is just awful. Totally awful. And for me, it's like, well, if Rollbar was just okay, I would say, yeah, it's a good set. But when they intentionally like mistransform them to not show the shoulders because they're so bad, I mean, and then they put no effort into it and it's just sloppy and awful. How can I tell people, oh yeah, bye? I can't. I gotta say, man, this is a pass. And I don't want to say that, but man, unless you really just want the Optimus, and maybe you want the Vehicon, so you have, one more Decepticon, so you can have, what? Galvatron, Lockdown, and then you have Vehicon. Wow, there's 5 of them. Yeah, I can't have. Anyway, but yeah, then fine, you can get them, but know what you're getting. These 2 figures are good, but you're getting 1 piece of poo in your box. And I mean, it's like somebody putting a little poo on your sandwich. You gonna eat that? I ain't. So yeah, sadly, as delicious and yummy Optimus is, I'm gonna say pass. And I'm gonna say, just because that they just try to pass off, Rollbar in there without any effort, nothing. Oh, I can't abide by that at all. So I'm gonna say, if you need an Evasion Optimus, in the more screen accurate, well then I'd say get the Takara, because when somebody goes and just does something that's like a slap in the face to you, how can you just go and say, well, I'm gonna take it anyway? Unless you really love the way this looks, and I would say he is a fantastic looking figure. But yeah, so I'm gonna say, Hasbro, stop pooping in our boxes, alright? Just put a good figure in. There's no reason to throw Rollbar. Why didn't you just put Crosscut in? If you put Crosscut in, wouldn't be a problem now. And I'd be saying, nice, shiny, and good. So yeah, good toy, and poo. So yeah, until next time, bye! Stupid, I really want to eat you, Optimus, but I can't, out of principle. You too, Vehicon, I would hate you too. No, not you, Rollbar. You ain't allowed to go to the party.